focus on Cabochard. Make him the big carry, the first gank. There's no flash on Chachi, remember?
Well, he's thrown down the Ignite. Cabochard's burning away. Diamond gets the knockup. Red buff is available. Chachi is going to be low on mana. Diamond, he's going to burrow, flash forward, unburrow. One or two more auto attacks, and Diamond is on the board.
He has moved a little bit away from his own tower, and he's ganked again.
Well, let's take a look. We do see the connection from Kikis. His tower hits onto Cabochard. Cabochard down to 200. Diamond gets a knock-up onto Kikis as the Chilling Smite will keep Kikis in range for a moment or two longer. But the Riptide doesn't connect further. And Unicorns of Love defend Vizicsacsi's life. He's sticking around, though. This could get risky.
Yeah, let's see. Kikis is here as well, but he's spotted from the water. We have to remember, Nautilus is a very weak early duelist. He does not want to fight a Rek'Sai. They're going back towards Vizicsacsi.
Oh, Diamond gets the knockup. That's another kill. Diamond is under attack from the tower, though. His Kikis will be the next focus. Another knockup. Few more hits should do it. The minions and one more slam. Cabochard with a double kill, 2-0-1. What's surprising is Unicorns did not prepare for it.
Exactly.
Did not play around it. Maybe Unicorns just underestimating the amount of time Diamond is going to spend up there.
And also
hit down by an oak tree. Diamond is going to burrow, unburrow, find Kikis, jungle on jungle, top on top. Dredge line used to pull Kikis to safety. He does manage to get away for the time being. Chachi has got access to the onslaught of shadows. He's going to use it to try keep Cabochard under the tower. Down to 200 hit points. One more hit should do it. And it is the Prey Seeker. Now in the bottom lane, Hylissang is going to be able to take out Pinoy. We didn't see how that setup happened. But Hylissang with the Soul Shackles and the level 6. That's a flash away from Edward. Dodging the Super Mega Death Rocket, but Unicorns on the board in the 2v2.
These early junglers, they are still very, very strong because you can make these plays early game.
Especially when you get all the ganks. Pinoy once again eats himself a Dark Binding. Hylissang and Vardags come up bets in a situation. We do see Pinoy trying to go up to this mid lane. Kikis is now caught out. Diamond forced to flash away. The tick from the Gromp is not going to be enough, but the Ignite from Betsy will. Power of Evil flashes into the Wolfcam. Cabochard follows. Arcane Smash into auto attack. Now, we do see Chachi plus Hylissang in another 2v2, but Chachi's low, Chachi's down. Hylissang's low on mana. Black Shield's going to time out. Edward's in place, and Vardags, why are you joining the party? All of a sudden, Vardags and Hylissang trying to get out, and Vardags forced to flash. Unicorns of Love are scattered.
Fight. TP comes in from Chachi. But while he's TPing to the bottom lane, look at the mid lane here. You can see how PowerOfEvil and Kikis are fighting 2v3. Now, so in case a fight happens, there's so many deep wards from Gambit in the jungle of the Unicorns. This is going to be a perfect TP from Cabochard. Dive onto that back line here and get onto these squishy carries. He's just waiting in base.
Stopped his walk for a little while. Diamond is now joining this party, 3-on-2. Look at Betsy from the jungle. Diamond takes a turret shot as there's no minion support. Oh, gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Chilling Smite's out. We do see the Death Charge. It's gonna connect, and that now turns Unicorn's focus to Betsy. Betsy trying to get away. Smiles across the board.
Well, smiles from Sheepy, not from Leviathan.
Well, Leviathan was seeing his team making one small mistake, but it didn't hurt them yet. It's not over yet to Fisher. They're still hanging around this bottom area of the map.
Yeah, Kikis out of mana. They're fighting with his blue buff.
PowerOfEvil's going to secure it. We do see the knock-up from the Rupture. He's going to join the pod. That's a flash feast. Betsy gets one on Kikis. He's going to pop the Black Shield. Vardags forced to sidestep the Rupture. Pinoy's going to get himself a kill. Someone used a position reverser. You've got Urgot. Betsy and Edward getting some damage on the mid inner turret.
Two carries now without flashes from Unicorns. They might go in anyway.
Well, Betsy gets caught out. He's going to get caught by those Flame Chompers. The Onslaught of Shadows instantly knocked away. Pinoy and Diamond on the front lines. Diamond is going to be forced to run away as he gets hit by Hecarim. Look at Cabochard in the back line. He's got 4 members of the Unicorns on him. The Maelstrom Beard's path. Cabochard is looking for Vardags, and he does get him. All of a sudden turns her attention to Vizicsacsi. Hecarim is on a full retreat. Cabochard is still tanking the Unicorns of Love. Finally decides he doesn't want to be there. Flashes away to smiles from the coaches, and here comes Diamond. He's looking to re-engage. He's turned his sights to PowerOfEvil. Rupture plus Feral's Gleam equals a kill for Cabochard. There's a teleport in from Vizicsacsi, but it doesn't equate to anything. They've lost their carries. The 2 front lines of Unicorns is all that remains, and Gambit on the inner turret.
And 2 very key things we're missing here for the Unicorns. Well, it's not over yet.
Not even over. Kikis is down.
Well.
Diamond is soloing Vizicsacsi, and the rest of Gambit will secure their 4th tower on the map. So as far as vision goes, slightly losing control from what they had earlier, but look at the damage onto Hylissang. We do see a TP coming in from Cabochard right behind Unicorns of Love. Vizicsacsi forced to onslaught away as a defensive play, and he is down. Pinoy gets the kill. They've turned to Vardags. He's already flashed. He is dropped once again by Cabochard. Dredgeline to safety, instantly flashed away, as did Hylissang in the background. Knock-up interrupted by the Black Shield.
We can talk about it after. Let's see if Gambit can secure this one. Kikis is here. There's no flash, so there's no way for him to get in the Baron pit.
No, not at all. Kikis is just dancing around. I think he's going to get caught out. Yes, he's found Edward, but that does not really matter. As you see the rest of Gambit slowly chipping it away, and they've got the kill. That's a flash over for Hylissang, and they're going to get him.
Have insane amount of vision control. It doesn't matter because the carries are still so weak on the Unicorns. I mean, we're 29 minutes in. You got one completed item on your AD carry.
Side choice in games 1, 3, and 5. Gambit, Unicorns, based on their side choices, as you've said, to Fisher, means Unicorns get blue for the next 4 games. We do see Betsy's down. That's a good kill for the Unicorns of Love. Diamond is now in trouble. He's going to be burrowing his way to safety. A momentary misplay from Gambit.
This time they don't want to fight.
Are baiting Unicorns of Love, saying we dare you to challenge. We dare you to move in. Look at Unicorns. They were trying to move into their own jungle, maybe expecting Baron.
Yeah, they're backing away from Baron as well. So they're gonna give up everything for Gambit.
Well, okay,
maybe they're gonna try and steal. Let's see.
Hylissang and Kikis, they've got their flashes available this time. Baron's down to 5,000. Vardags is 1.5 miles away, but here comes a super mega death rocket. It's going to be late. Gambit just waiting for the minions to push up, but look at the bottom lane. It is pushing against Gambit. This is a small misplay, but they're just diving onto Vizicsacsi. That's a 2-man rupture. The front line of Unicorns are forced away, while Diamond is onto the back line. Hylissang should be the next victim, but he does manage to keep himself alive for a few seconds longer. 3 members of the Unicorns of Love, and the sapling touchdown takes Hylissang out. Gambit 4 quick kills, an inhibitor, and they set their sights on a near flawlessly executed game 1 in their best of 5, ahead of all averages, demolishing the Unicorns of Love.
It's safe to say that the only kills the Unicorns got in this game were when Gambit were a little bit over-aggressive and didn't even mind giving them that kill because there's nothing else to take on the map. This game belonged to Gambit from the start. Champ select with that Rek'Sai pick, the Maokai top lane into Hecarim as well, just to set up the ganks so easily, and the Nautilus reply from the Unicorns that did absolutely nothing